is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Here's what I found out some people do. They have video editors. Okay? So for example, if you're someone who's a daily vlogger, or you're someone who does news articles or drama stories, you would actually pay a video editor. And once a day, that person would scour your content for what they would determine are notable moments. They would edit those moments into a clip that's the aspect ratio of a phone. I know this sounds weird, but this is what they actually do. Okay? Then, they upload that catered clip, okay, to YouTube as a separate video upload. And then, that content creator would say, here's a clip, and it really isn't a clip. It's actually a custom-made video that they're saying is a clip, and it's not. It was already made outside of the clip's process on YouTube. You're just selecting that video and saying, here's a clip for today. Because it was weird, because I was watching certain YouTube shorts, had all this editing to them. I was like, you can't do that. Like, right now, if I wanted to make a YouTube short out of a video I did the other day, there's 0 options to edit it. All you can do is say 15 seconds, 30, 60 seconds, and you can add some text over it. You can't cut around. You can't change perspective. You can't even change where you're looking. You can only look dead center or to the right or left, and you know what I mean? So basically, the only way to do a quality YouTube short is to be a professional video editor. To already have the raw materials to chop up yourself, make a great short, and then upload it as a separate video, and then say to YouTube, oh, use that as a short. Okay? So it's really stupid. But that's how people do it. Because they realize that the YouTube short system is such a bad system that you can't even really put out a quality clip. So it does frustrate me because sometimes I would want to say, show gameplay, but then I want to cut to my face cam. I can't even do that. You cannot do that with YouTube Shorts right now. Unless you have a separate video editor, you're doing it yourself, and then you know what I mean?
This is the complete absence of effort.
So, it's funny because a lot of people are criticizing my shorts and say, oh, they're not very good. Like, someone's, oh, why is Phil's face so big on his short? Because the short is me with my camera doing a selfie, as opposed to someone who sat there in a fucking video editor and edited raw footage from their videos from the day, and you know what I mean? It's a completely different situation. What it is most people now think that all YouTubers are the same, and it's just not the case. The vast majority of people who make a living on YouTube actually have paid teams of people behind them. This border was made by a viewer, right? The emotes that we're using are made by viewers. The artwork that you see on the streets, that's all viewer submitted, and boy, do I appreciate that, because without that, there wouldn't even be a close to an air of professionalism in my content, because I don't have that know-how or skill, and I can't afford to pay someone to do this kind of work for me. You know what I'm saying? But basically, these other people, they find a way to game the system. They always have, which I can't do. It's difficult for me to make good shorts, because half the time I can't remember. Like I said, I know that song that I did improv during Warzone was great. I know people will think it's funny. I can't remember where it is. I skimmed through 2 hours of footage and couldn't find it. I mean, how fucking long am I going to spend on my day off looking for this one moment? I can't find it at all.
I want to make a ginormous amount of money for no effort.
And if it's not for people leaving comments and saying, hey, here's a funny moment at this timestamp, and I really like this, I never find these moments, you know? So it's tough for someone like me.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Yes.
Plum Girl says, I don't think editing and creative content is gaming the system. My perspective is from someone who started on YouTube 14 years ago. Your perspective is not. My perspective is when I started on YouTube, all right, the way that YouTube began was as a website that you do not need expertise, you do not need a budget, you do not need extensive training, you don't need a team, that if you have passion and you have talent, you can make it. That's what was the mantra of YouTube 14 years ago.
You're the only one. You're literally the only person who's delusional. Please, guys, if you like my content and you find something funny in the video, please leave a comment and leave a timestamp. Say, hey, here's the funny moment. For example, if anyone finds that song that I sang improv during the last session of Warzone, I would love to know where it was so I could highlight it for a short, because I couldn't find it yesterday. Okay? Okay. Oh my god, zero effort. Zero.
But in particular, when I played Pokemon last, it was just really slow for support, and I don't know why. I'm hoping that will not be the case for today and moving forward, because as I told you guys, I'm okay with having Pokemon Scarlet as a daytime stream as long as people will continue to attend, engage, and support.
It's gross. It's for this.
Keep in mind, there is a ton of games that I've skipped recently. The new Mario plus Rabbids game, Midnight Suns, the new Need for Speed game, just to name a few. There's like 5 or 6 major games I skipped, all of which could become a major playthrough right now that could take up a daytime spot. And so if Pokemon isn't doing well, it's going to become a night stream again, and we're going to put something else in its place. All right? Now, I don't want to do that. I like the game, but I got to put stuff on the daytime streams that people are going to come by and attend and support. So let's see what happens. Hopefully, you know, today things will pick up, and it'll go back to where it was for some odd reason. I'm hoping that was like an oddity, a one-off weird situation. So we'll see what happens today, okay?
It's for this.
Kat has started playing a new game because I gave Kat her Christmas present early. And her Christmas present, because I know people were asking me what is it, was an Xbox Series S. So I got her a Series S during that time when they were well, I mean, they still are cheap. The thing was, they went on sale during the Black Friday week, and thankfully, thanks to having a really good month here on YouTube 2 months ago, if you remember, there was the month when I got the ridiculous amount of gifted subs. So because of that, I had some extra money, and I was able to get her an Xbox Series S. The Series X was still, I told her I could get it for her, but I'd have to pre-order it, and you have to wait to get it, and you have to wait for it, you know, you have to wait like a month. It was stupid. Like, you can't just buy the Series X. You have to go online to a queue and pre-order and wait. And I explained to her the difference between the Series S and the Series X is very simple. The Series X has more storage space, and basically is meant to run in 4K. We don't even have a 4K TV in the living room. The TV is a 1080p TV from 8 years ago. So there's no point in getting the Series X. She wasn't even going to use the features of it anyway. And I was like, so we can get the Series S now, or you get the Series X in like a month or two whenever it gets approved or whatever. And she's like, all right, let's just do the S. So I got her the Series S.
I'm not poor.
This is a PC would improve everything, streaming, gaming, etc. I know. That's what we were talking about. We were talking about like lower end. If the only purpose of the new PC was to capture and live stream, I could probably get a pretty decent one, around $1,500 to $1,800 depending, and it would upgrade everything. I'd be able to have a better webcam. Like, even instead of this webcam, I'd probably get like a camcorder that I could also use for other filming as well, but it'd be like very high definition. We'd have better lighting in the office. I'd be able to have a green screen setup that would work. It wouldn't max out my CPU doing 1080p 60 frames, therefore it would be smooth every time I play a game. We'd have a new capture device. Like, everything would be upgraded, right? There you go. But if I wanted to future-proof, $3,000, I could get top of the line to be playing games on my PC while I also capture. And that's what we were talking about, that range, $1,500 to $3,000. What really do I want to do? And while we were in that discussion, then sadly, the person who said they were going to finance it backed out, and that was the end of it. And that's life, you know. But we'll see what happens, I guess, in 2023. Hopefully my PC keeps fucking working or I'm fucked. Like, seriously.
Give me your monies. Again and again and again. Keep giving me the monies. I would also like to say thank you not only to everyone who was here live, who attended, engaged, interacted, and supported. Yes, we're back to having Pokemon streams well supported. I really appreciate that. Like I said, I think last time might have been just a fluke, because tonight went really well. All right, guys, so thank you until next time. By the way, reminder to all you watching on demand on YouTube continuously, with all these new Pokemon we caught today, yes, you can name one. You don't have to be on the live streams. If you tip $25, even when the stream's offline, just give me your name, the name of the Pokemon, and the name you want to give the Pokemon. And then we can do that for you, all right? First come, first serve. All right, guys, thank you so much. Until next time in a few days. Thanks. You know, when you have something that becomes part of your life routine, WWE Champions, something that you just do every day. WWE Champions, even if it doesn't even necessarily help you or give you anything, it just becomes something that makes you feel calm or enjoyable, even if you don't even understand why, right? I get it. I get it. You know, it's an addiction. It's not the thing you're doing, it's the fact that you're doing it and your body expects it every day. And then if you don't do it, now your body feels weird. Now your body's like out of sorts. Why aren't you doing it? There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Fearless indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.